Hello and welcome back to Pendor. We're here with Lord Anson. Yes, you can speak to them, obviously, after they've become vassals. I'm not sure if you can do this in Bannerlord. You probably can, but I have never actually tried that, because I just don't really care about lords in that game for some reason. I don't know. Did they actually... I don't know. Do they actually become much better if you actually, like, spec them for lordship? I actually don't know. I've never actually taken the time to do anything like that because I've just thought to myself, wow, this doesn't seem particularly worth it, you know, leveling up companions in general in Bannerlord, because they have that chance to die, and it's very likely that they will for some reason. I don't know. Anyway, you can actually see his equipment as well if you want to do that. And as you can see, he doesn't seem to have upgraded his equipment at all. So I'm actually a little bit perplexed as to why that is. I think that personally they should be able to. Yeah, there's the Noldor Spirit Horse. Shall I give him a Noldor Spirit Horse? That seems a bit of a waste, in my opinion. I don't think he even has the riding skill, to be honest. So that's probably not going to work. But we will be giving it to someone. But who? That's the question. Should we give it to Lethal Diran? He doesn't have a Nord. Yep, there we go. All right. Oh, no, you can't use it. You absolute peasant. All right. There you go. So he actually cannot use that. Oh, wow. So Jocelyn's actually wearing a... He's using a saddle horse. This is just terrible. I have no idea. What? Wait a minute. I have not been upgrading him automatically. That's actually what I thought may have been the case, because I thought to myself, wait a minute, he's not actually doing anything. Okay. I see how it is. I see how it is. All right. Yeah, keep current. There we go. Start upgrading your horse on your own. And so on and so forth. Okay. Yeah, I am actually really shocked that I didn't do anything about that. Has she also... Yeah, no. She's doing it. Okay, so that's absolutely fine. Now I know the reason why Sir Jocelyn gets himself eliminated so many times over, because it's just because he's just not upgraded. You know, he's just not upgraded by me. So that's absolutely terrible. Anyway, my apologies to him. And I've actually asked Anson to, you know, follow me. And hopefully... Fellow, could you... you know what comes to mind? Sideshow Bob just walking around and getting hit by those rakes on the ground every single time he steps on one. That's what really comes to mind right now, because I'm thinking to myself, Anson, please, can you just go in there, sir? Can you just go? Yeah, he's not gonna do it, is he? No. He's not going to do it. He's going to be an absolute imbecile this entire time. Okay, well, let's have a look here. Sidonius, what does he actually have? Let me take a look there. If I can actually look. No, I can't see. Okay, yeah, I have no idea what he has. Oh, there he is. He's got 491! Oh... Okay, that makes sense now. Okay, did not realize he had 491. He has only 4 Guardian Empire Knights. He must just have an absolutely random gaggle of troops. He can't have anything that is too amazing. I guess I just better wait until, just wait until Sez gets besieged. Oh, they're actually offering me a peace agreement. Should I just go ahead and do that? They didn't take back Ethos. I actually took that, didn't I? I think so. So I'm actually going to accept that for the moment, because now they can't take this. We did have Ethos taken. So that's actually really good, because that gives me the opportunity to basically just relax now, because we can go back to the Mines of Al-Aziz, and I'm going to say, you no longer need to accompany me. There you go. He can just go wherever he likes. So yeah, what we're going to be doing is I'll upgrade my rune weapon, because obviously that's the thing that I'm really excited about, and hopefully you're excited about it too. I mean, it's been a very long time coming, hasn't it? You know, we kind of have been, you know, not really beating around the bush, as it were, but just not really able to do it, because I haven't really had the cash. But there you go. We now have a little bit of money. Oh, we're not actually losing a huge amount right there. We're only losing 1,000 dinars, which is actually not even bad. So I'm pretty happy with that. I am a little bit unhappy with the way that the war went with the Empire, but that was primarily because I was running around doing other things. you know, Noldor tournaments, rune weapons, finding the Traveler, finding Brother Randolph, and so on and so forth. And that was obviously making a huge difference to our effectiveness in general. However, here's the thing. I am planning on attacking the Kingdom of Saliun after this. Because if we actually attack them, we might be able to take King Ulric prisoner. I'm really kind of hoping that we'll be able to do that. And yeah, so it is in my inventory right now. Let's actually just hope and, well, just see whether I've actually done this, you know, correctly. Because it's been a long time since I've done this. Okay, hello there. Alright, so, yeah, there we go. Okay, so I can put one of the gemstones into your item socket to enchant it. Insert the sapphire. Yes, the sapphire? I think I will do that. There we go. And, oh, wait a minute. So, it doesn't use the diamonds? Okay, so I think that might be because of the submod. Yeah, so me actually scrambling for another 100,000... I didn't actually need to do that, which is quite hilarious in itself. Anyway, there it is. A sapphire rune hammer. Can't imagine how amazing that is. That is going to be so fun to use. Now, one thing that we've got to think about here. Can I get another one? Can I get another rune weapon? Because I'm thinking to myself, I wouldn't mind getting some arrows or maybe getting a bow. Yeah, let's have a look. So, okay. So, as you can see, it requires a Qualis gem and a gold bar. So you need a Qualis gem and a gold bar every single time. No, I don't have any wine right now. So, yeah. So and you also have to apparently give him wine every single time. And then you also have to obviously give him another Qualis gem whenever you do that. Oh, look at that. Wolfbode was defeated again. He's been defeated twice in a row now. I feel like I'm missing out on not actually attacking him, to be honest. But, oh well, never mind. There's not much I can do about that right now. Because... I'm doing other things, you know. I'm actually going around here and actually doing things that need to be done. Anyway, I would actually like some food, please. If I can get some food, then I will be very, very pleased indeed. Because then I will actually be able to start launching attacks against the Kingdom of Saliun without having to worry too much. But unfortunately, it seems as though we're really very limited in the amount of food we can gain right now. And as you can see, look at this. Saliun is attempting to wage war against the Dashar, which is an absolutely perfect timing for us. So that's the main reason why I'm actually thinking to myself, yeah, I'm going to do that, you know. I'm going to do that because we really want to make sure that we stick it to them as, you know, hard and as fast as we possibly can. Yes. Okay, I'm just going to actually test out my weapon. Okay. Okay. Don't panic. Don't panic. That was an absolutely insane display right there. I can't wait to get into a siege. Oh, yeah. I cannot wait to get into a siege. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. So, should I just go and take Carodan Castle by myself straight up? Or... It's only 187. There's only 187 here. Okay. Well, I just need to attack some villagers. That should usually do it. So let me actually just very quickly... spec these fellows and make sure that they're all going to level up into things that we want. Okay, there we go. And, okay, villagers, where are you? Where are you, villagers? Would you mind showing yourselves? Did I miss one right there? I actually don't know. There's a... Oh, this... King Ulric's only got 121? Why do you only have 121, sir? I'm here to deliver you my demands. Yes, there we go. We're going to... Yes, we're going to attack him. Yeah, absolutely. We're going to lose right to rule and all that stuff, but I do not care. Because King Ulric has a unique weapon. I don't think I'm going to be using the unique weapon, because if it's a polearm, which I think it is, then it doesn't really make sense, considering I'm using my wonderful sapphire hammer now. But it's going to be fun to try and collect the unique weapons. That's what I'd like to do, at least. Maybe we can give it to Sir Jocelyn, because Sir Jocelyn is actually someone that uses a lance. So, if it is indeed what I think, then that's going to be something nice for him, right? You know, I think that's quite cool. Anyway, we can now make our infantry go down there, and our cavalry go over here as well. And we might as well get out our bow too, and maybe just do a little bit of damage. I've not really used my bow at all, which is actually quite funny, because... it used to be the case that I would use my bow almost all the time in Pendor. but I have grown to really like the two-handed playstyle. I think the two-handed playstyle is so fun. I mean, obviously, I haven't really used the two-handed playstyle in Warband that much, because it's just so much better to have a shield. Because if you don't have a shield, you're just going to get absolutely murdered by archers, like I've shown you multiple times already. You know, I've definitely gotten murdered by archers quite often. These guys are quite difficult to deal with as well. Oh, it's too fast for me. It's too fast for me, isn't it? Right. Oh, yeah, that's so funny. All right, well, if I can just catch them unawares, yes, they're kind of spreading out, and as you can see, look at these guys with their pole arms. That's going to be very funny, because we can literally just shoot them, and they will die a little bit, at least, because I'm not very good at this for some reason. I don't know why I'm not very good at shooting anymore. I used to be actually pretty good and pretty accurate, but nowadays I'm just like, yes, I can hit a couple of things. Most likely the broadside of a barn, but that's pretty much it for some reason. Once again, don't know why. But I am very much looking forward to trying out this weapon. Oh, this is so exciting. This is the kind of thing that you really want to have in a game experience. I'm not even talking about a mod experience, but a game experience. Because if you think about this, obviously think about it that, you know, from a beginner standpoint, you know, let's say that you've never played Pendor before in your life, and you're starting to play the mod, and you think to yourself, oh wow, this is so hard, you know, this is really hard, this is extremely punishing, unforgiving, whatever you want to call it. And yeah, it definitely is in the early game. It is definitely going to be punishing if you are not careful. You're going to have to play very carefully at the start, unless you obviously do a variety of different strategies, like for example getting Noldor Rangers straight away with the, you know, with the free gem that you get from Rain's chest. You could do that if you wanted to. But what I'm trying to get at here is the progression curve. The progression curve is very much like that of a very lengthy game. And I'm not even just talking about mods here. I'm not talking about mods, I'm talking about games. And that actually has a huge impact on everything that goes on. Because if you think about it, think about how far we've come already. I mean, I'm literally the leader of a faction. I have a pretty large amount of territory available to me. And we're winning more than we're losing, or more than we're having to run away, at least. And from that, you kind of think, oh, well, how much more powerful can I get? You know? And, well, it turns out you can actually get quite a bit more powerful, because we now have the ability to unlock these amazing weapons. Obviously, I am using the Arsenal of Al-Aziz, which is indeed the sub-mod. So if you want this hammer too, and you're playing alongside me, you should probably, well, not sure if you can install it. I'm not sure if it's save game compatible, but if it is, then, well, there you go. Have at it. But yeah, anyway, the point is, I think that the way that the power curve works in Pendor is actually really cool. Because, as I say, you think to yourself when you first start playing, oh no, this is terrible, I'm going to absolutely get murdered every single second. But then you realize, wait a minute, what if I use a lance initially, early game, and just try to do as much damage as possible with that? Get my level up, you know, get my levels up, and try to earn money, you know, try to get renown, and so on and so forth. You know, if you try to do that, then you'll see that actually quickly you get much more powerful faster. And then obviously you can do trading and all that wonderful stuff that I've already shown in this series. But that's the point. Then you think to yourself, okay, I'll become a mercenary, or I'll become a vassal. And then you obviously do that. You have a relatively smallish army, you know, 100 or so troops. Nothing too, you know, nothing too dramatic. And then you become a mercenary. You start doing a couple of vassal battles against weaker vassals, and you start, you know, getting even more renown, and then eventually you have enough renown to do tournaments, and then you do that, and it just feels like a wonderful, steady progression. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, is it too slow? Do you feel like it's too slow? I don't know. I don't think so, because there are many ways that you can actually make cash. So if you do want to you know, get a large pouch of diamonds to unlock the mines of Al-Aziv's just that much faster, then you can of course do that. But I feel like the late game progression is actually really, really good, because it literally just provides you with a huge boost of power, and it kind of feels like, you know how the advent of bullet heaven or survivor genre games has kind of been like a big thing over the last year or two, you know, Vampire Survivors-esque games, right? Well, it kind of feels like that in a very loose fashion, because you think about how, you know, evolutions work in Vampire Survivors, for example, and then you think, wow, okay, actually we can get even more powerful. And then when you think you can't get even more powerful, then you go, oh, wait a minute, but yes, we can, because we can get this and this and this other thing. And I'm talking about rune weapons here, and I'm talking about Noldor troops, and I'm talking about knighthood orders, custom knighthood orders. You know, I'm talking about all this stuff. And once you have all of this stuff, you're going to be, you know, having your full build, basically. You know what I mean, full build as in, you know, Vampire Survivors full build, where you have all your perfect items. They're all evolved. You have the best passives that you can have, and then you're just destroying everything on the screen in an instant. And while that is obviously not that's not what's happening here, because obviously that's not the same kind of game, but it gives you that same kind of feeling. Even though it has taken a lot longer, of course, because in Vampire Survivors it only takes 30 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever. And so, yeah, you know, there's not really anything to, you know, there's no more comparisons there. But I just felt like the progression gives you that same kind of satisfaction, at least in my opinion. Anyway, this guy's pitiless. I'm probably just going to take him prisoner. I'm not entirely sure how much I actually lost in regards to right to rule and so on and so forth, because I actually did lose right to rule and honor and a bunch of other things, so I should probably take a look at that, just to make sure I didn't lose too much. I don't even know how much honor I had before. I think I had 55 or something, so I think I may have lost 3? Did I lose 3? I have no idea. What else do we have here? And my right to rule is 56, so I don't actually see that as being a problem, right? I don't think so, at least. I don't think that's a problem. Anyway, we're going to go on to Kelradan Castle. I'm super excited about this. Please don't let it be a siege tower. Please don't let it be a siege... Of course it is a siege tower. Who would have expected anything different? Of course it's a siege tower. Alright, well this is going to be a bit problematic. Hopefully they're not going to turn up.
I don't understand why they didn't show up last night.
Alright, so it seems like the defenders are coming out to meet our assault. This is obviously not a very good idea for them, because they're probably just going to get absolutely murdered by our archers. However, do bear in mind that when defenders sally out, your archers are only given a very small amount of arrows. So that's obviously a pretty big deal. The enemy obviously has full quivers of arrows, I assume. But we do get to now test out my amazing weapon here. Oh no, pretty terrible at using it, unfortunately, right now. My apologies for the, you know, preceding, for the preceding performance, because it's probably going to be terrible. Oh no, I really don't want to fight against these halberdiers. They do so much damage. Okay, there we go. Oh, get him, kill him. Oh, no. I do not want to die from that fellow. Thank you very much. Can I get stuck in here? Yes, I think I can. There we go. Oh no, I cannot, because apparently this fellow just poked me in the face for massive damage. Not a big fan of that, sir. Thank you. I should probably have attacked the archers, but I have very little in the way of HP as it is. Okay, bear in mind that, of course, me doing this is... yeah, of course. Me going to the front is, of course, going to get me killed. You know, of course it's going to get me killed. But I had a huge amount of fun, and we're getting a really nice taster of how the rune hammer can actually be. Obviously, I could have survived if I wanted to, but... well, it doesn't really matter anyway, because we're going to be going in there in just a second anyway, and we did end up losing a very small amount of troops, and these guys, they don't even have that many in the actual garrison. They only have 187 or something like that, and they've basically just thrown all of those away against us, which is actually very funny in itself, because that's one of the main reasons why I was a bit dubious about actually getting a blunt weapon, because if you get a blunt weapon, you're going to knock everyone unconscious, and then they're going to be able to get back on their feet after a certain period of time. And that means that if you're doing sieges and you're doing war of attrition style tactics, which is sometimes what I use because, well, let's face it, sometimes sieges are kind of harsh with their siege layouts and so on and so forth, then, you know, it makes sense. Anyway, so there you go. We are gonna do this. Yeah, what? I have to build it again? Are you serious? Oh, it's gonna take me 42 hours. Oh, all right.
That's too long.
All right, so we're in the siege, and there's 65, actually, 65 troops in the garrison here. I'm actually very much hoping that we'll be able to kill them just sheerly through the usage of of our ranged troops. Maybe we'll be able to, maybe we won't. It very much depends. I mean, they've got shields, right? Yeah, not a big fan of that, but, well, what can you do, eh? Oh, there's a nice headshot. Maybe we can do a little bit more here. There's another kill. Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, see now, when I'm at this range, well, this is easy, you know, we can actually just shoot these guys relatively simply. And thankfully their shields are not that powerful, so I am actually able to destroy their shields quite fast. And then my forces will be able to just pick them apart. As you can see, we've actually already eliminated half of them. And I don't know why Barney does that stuff. He literally just yelled retreat. Why would he yell retreat? Or was that him? Maybe that was someone else. I don't know. But I just heard someone, which I can only assume was me, say retreat. I don't know why he would do that. But that's very, very funny anyway. Anyway, there it is. That is literally it. I actually hope that we're going to be able to... Do you think I can... You know what? I don't really want to retreat right now. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to retreat. I'm going to retreat because I'm just going to literally do the easy mode thing, right? I'm going to do the easy mode thing, which is to literally just go here, go out, and well, take it. As you see, we just took it. So we're just going to give this to Lord Alamar now. Ethos has been taken, by the way. Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. It's fine. If Ethos gets taken, that is okay. That means that they're going to be... you know, they're going to be a little bit busy, and we don't have to really worry about them too much. This fellow, I'd like to fight him, but I don't really want to at the same time, because I feel like it's a bit of a waste. But if I do attack him, he's going to... Well, that's the thing. If I leave him alone, he's going to literally go into the garrison, isn't he? He's going to go into the garrison, and that's going to be a huge pain. So I'm now thinking, yes, maybe we actually do want to fight him. Oh, Dashar. Oh, no. Wait. King Ulric. I forgot about him. Oh, that is hilarious. Didn't I? Oh, yeah. See, now this is exactly what I'm talking about. My memory is absolutely just... it's just shot. You know, it got shot by a javelin many, many years ago, and now, boom, there it is. Full of holes, yeah. Alright, so here you go. I am taking your weapon. Now get out of my sight and run home, you coward. There we go. Okay, so, wow, look at that. He hates us now. He hates us so dramatically. Okay, so Jocelyn, he's going to be the one that is going to use this. As you can see, it is indeed a polearm. And wow, he was using a cracked spear beforehand, but now he's using this, which is an absolutely enormous upgrade for him. There you go. I'm sure he's going to be super pleased about that, right? Right? Surely he's going to be pleased about it. Anyway, we're just going to continue leveling up Kavera into an absolute monster in regards to her melee attacks and skills. And we're going to be... can you guys actually catch him? Or are you going to be absolutely useless? Yep. As anticipated. As anticipated. Good work, Dashar. I'm being very harsh on them. You know, I am being very harsh on them. I'm not actually meaning that. Oh, Lario's under siege? Are you serious? Is he really trying that? Okay, apparently he is. Okay, well, these guys are going to sally out now, as you might expect. Hopefully we're going to be able to kill a whole bunch of them. I'm going to literally just go around the side and just kill the archers, I think, this time around. And let me see here. Can my archers actually fire at them and do damage? I'm kind of hoping they will. Oh, these fellows are actually... Are they coming with me? Are you guys coming with me? Maybe they are. Okay, let's tell them to go over there. Oh no, this is bad for me. This is super bad for me. I'm going to actually tell my forces to charge in, tell these guys to charge in, tell my archers to charge in, because they probably don't have any more arrows. This fellow needs to die super, super fast. He's Baron Godric. We know him to be very, very powerful. And these guys need to die too. Okay, now we can move in. Let's move in against the archers. Take them down. There we go. Oh, what is this? What is this weapon? What is this weapon? Oh, okay, yeah, this is crazy. Obviously, I'm getting absolutely destroyed in regards to getting shot in the face, as you can see, which is definitely not very good. Let's just say that, because as you can see, we've actually already lost a huge, huge amount of troops. So it may very well be the case that we need to retreat from here. Yep, I think it is. Oh, that's real bad. Okay, well, you know what we're going to have to do now? We're going to have to go to Laria, and we're going to have to see whether we need to defend. If we do need to defend, it's going to be pretty simple for us with our Sapphire Mace. It's going to be so fun to do that. Let's see if we can... Oh, hello. You've got a massive contingent here, don't you? Oh my. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see. Can I sneak in? 380. I've got 380 in here. Why? What? Why are they going for it? I don't know. Maybe they have a lot of confidence. Anyway, we're just going to take these guys just to make sure that we have some troops at least. And wow, barely any food here. Do I have enough food to last a little bit of time? Yeah, I suppose so. Just a little bit. And what else can we do? What else can we do? We can get a mercenary company. But a mercenary company is literally just going to go out there and die instantly because they're all going to gang up on them. So that's the one thing that we have to be super careful of now. Let's actually just have a look. I don't think they have anything that can really do much. I've already taken down King Ulric. And that means that we're probably fine. But it is very much a touch and go situation. I don't know. That's the answer right there. I don't know. I just don't know. I can only hope that my vassals... Oh, they're running. Are you serious? They're running just literally because I'm the one in here? Or what are they actually doing right now? Because that's a bit strange. Maybe they ran out of... No, not cohesion, that's for sure. But they must have called off the campaign or something like that. That's pretty crazy. Okay, hello there. This guy is actually... okay, that's very interesting. I'm actually not entirely sure what's going on with these fellows, but I guess I'm just going to attack some of them. Not that one. I would like to attack this one with... not all of them. Yes. I did not want to attack all of them, but 55 renown is going to be our reward for this if we can actually achieve victory. I think we might be able to if we just, you know, leverage our archers and how powerful they can be. Then we should be fine, but I did lose a lot of troops in that previous engagement. You know, at Saliun, we're going to need to actually become the marshal and call for a campaign to be able to do that. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it otherwise. We are just not strong enough, and that's the funny thing. Just think about it. Look at how powerful we actually are. Are we actually powerful? Well, yeah, actually, we are quite strong, but we're still not strong enough to be able to besiege Saliun solo. And I can imagine that if I had a full party of tea knights or a full party of biscuit sergeants, I might actually be able to do it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe because of the sally out, maybe that caused... I don't know, maybe the sally out is just not going to enable me to do it. I don't know. Maybe that has more of an impact than I'm thinking right there, because obviously most of my forces are, you know, bowmen for the most part. And maybe it is a fact that, well, they're not going to be that good in melee. Maybe that's it. Or maybe we just get absolutely murdered by the enemy's archers or something. I don't know. But what I do know is hopefully we will be able to achieve victory here, because we are outnumbered quite dramatically. I'm actually going to see what I can do about actually commanding my cavalry forces. I know. I never usually do that much. I really... I don't want to fight on this hill here. This is pretty terrible. Gonna actually tell my cavalry to go over there towards the enemy's archers. And then we're going to tell them to charge in, like so. Tell the infantry to charge in as well. And we're going to try to, well, disrupt the enemy's cavalry as much as I possibly can. Because, let's face it, they're in amongst our archers, and we really do not want them doing that. Thank you very much. So, I'd like to try and do as much damage as possible against them. Even if I do little glancing blows here or there of like 30 damage, I don't really care. Doesn't really matter, as long as I do some damage so that maybe my forces can get a glancing blow and just eliminate them. You know, that's all I'm really wanting to do there. But as you can no doubt tell, the enemy has just completely lost most of their archers because my cavalry just charged into them from the side. Look at them. They're just absolutely dead. All of them are absolutely destroyed. And I guess that's the strength of strategy, you know? That is definitely the strength of strategy. I don't usually use those kinds of tactics, which is probably a crime on, you know, some planet or another. But the fact is, well, that was pretty good. Maybe I should use it more, you know? Maybe I should use it more, because they literally just barreled into the archers. And look at how incredibly effective that was. We should probably do that more. Yeah. I mean, that's the funny thing. I've done that kind of thing in the past. I know that it's strong. But sometimes the AI just doesn't really allow you to do it because they keep their infantry and they keep their cavalry really close to the archers. But this time around, they basically just left their archers by themselves for the most part. And that has made a huge difference to the overall viability of that. At least in my opinion. Okay, I'm just going to tell everyone to charge in now because I think we have them on the run. And we do want to actually get our archers into range. I'm actually just going to place them on the top of this hill here. There we go. And maybe we can just barrel into a couple of these guys. Do some damage. Look at how much damage we can deal with this thing. Oh, it's so fun. It is so incredibly fun. Really, really nice weapon. I can't imagine. I've actually never, ever gotten a rune weapon that isn't a bow. Can you believe that? In all the years that I have played Pendor in the past, I have never, ever gotten a melee weapon. Isn't that crazy? I mean, yeah, obviously I've gotten the strange rune sword or whatever it is, you know, the thing that you initially get. But that's it. Well, actually, I think you can choose, obviously. Can't you? Can't you choose? I think you can choose. I'm not entirely sure now. But the fact is, I've always gone for the bow. And that's it. I've always gone for the strange rune bow, and then I've gone for the ruby rune bow. Never gone for the sapphire one either, so very rigid in my, you know, selections of rune weapons, which is, again, should be a crime. Probably should be a crime somewhere. Because, come on, variety is the spice of life, is it not? So I probably should have done that a long time ago, because this is incredibly satisfying to have a weapon that literally just swings when you ask it to. You know, just a huge on-demand bit of damage that is going to devastate pretty much anyone, because it also crushes through blocks as well. So that's a pretty big deal too. Anyway, we've completely and utterly obliterated the opponent, as you can see. That first initial charge against their archers, and the fact that their cavalry basically did nothing at all for the first 20 seconds of that charge, because they could have retreated back and actually done damage to our cavalry and done like a, you know, retaliation against our cavalry attacking their archers, and that probably would have been pretty effective, but they decided not to do that. Okay, so wait a minute. Why do I have 32 kill count when I wounded 47? What? Is there a percentage chance that they don't get wounded and they actually get killed instead or something like that? I actually have no idea. Anyway, this guy's pitiless, so I guess we'll just take him prisoner. This guy's bad-tempered. We'll take him prisoner. Let's let Sir Jocelyn take some stuff. And we'll just take some of this stuff to sell. And bear in mind, obviously, I do actually have now the diamonds to spend, because apparently you don't need diamonds you know, with the submod to get one of those, you know, to get one of the rune weapons. But in the base game, I believe, well, shall we say the base mod, you do need the bag of diamonds. So you're going to need, you know, quite a bit more, you know, quite a few more resources to be able to make that work. Anyway, I'm not entirely sure what to actually take here. I guess we'll just take the Reavers and the Dervishes. Heavy skirmishers, I suppose, and we got some of these guys as well. We should probably take the noblemen. They're going to level up into something amazing, hopefully. We've got some Jatu raiders here. I'm going to miss something, just so you know, alright? I'm going to miss something that's really, really good, because that's my fate. That's what generally tends to happen to me quite often. So don't be too surprised if that does indeed happen. Alright, so we got some more space. I guess I'll basically just take the remaining forces here. Wow, there's actually a lot of these guys. Are you serious? Okay, well, I really would like a ransom broker at some point, please. I don't know where the ransom brokers all are, but they seem to have just disappeared for some reason. Anyway, mercenary warrior there, knight of the lion. Why were there two different stacks of knight of the lion? That's a bit weird. And there we go. All right, perfect. So let's go over to Laria. We've actually wounded the Saliun advance quite dramatically now because we eliminated actually three of the more powerful vassals. So I'm actually very pleased about that. And that means that maybe we'll be able to just go over to Ethos and take it back really, really fast. Let's actually see what happens, because Laria is probably not capable of actually doing anything there. King Ulric is back, and he has employed the Mettenheim Mercenary Company. That is probably going to be a little bit difficult. A little bit difficult to deal with. Okay, you've got 131. Oh, never mind. They're not actually going to be difficult to deal with at all, because they're literally in the town itself. What do you bet they're going to come out? If they come out right now, we will just absolutely obliterate them. But if they stay in the walls, they have a chance, all right? They have a chance. So, yeah, whoa, okay, wait a minute. 56 renown value for this battle? Okay, I'm not entirely sure how that's happening, but sure. All right. I was not expecting to have such a significant amount. Anyway, let's just move my cavalry over here. Let's tell them to spread out as well, because cavalry actually do have some very effective ranged abilities. And I'm just going to let my forces just fire away here. And maybe I'll move a little bit closer to the walls as well. Let's just try not to get shot in the meantime. Yeah, these guys literally... Yeah, this is exactly the reason why. This is so nice. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, also, now that I do have that spare pouch of diamonds, I should be able to upgrade my CKO another... maybe twice more? Maybe 3? No, I don't think 3 times more. I think twice more I would be able to do. And that would be amazing. That would be so incredibly fun. Because that's literally going to just turn them into, I don't even know, superhuman killing machines. I mean, they're already absolutely amazing. They're already doing massive damage, as you can quite clearly tell. But can you imagine what it would be like if they had another 60 weapon proficiency, or however much it actually provides you each time? I don't know. Gives you significant amounts of skill, so it would be wonderful. And I'm actually wondering, shall we just go straight on in, or... I'm not entirely sure. There's a bunch of arrows here, so technically I could just stand here and then just pick up arrows when I need to, which is quite amusing. Not entirely sure why I'm not able to hit these guys that much. Ah, there we go. I've got the right firing angle now. Okay, perfect. There we go. Take out that guy. Yeah. I actually wonder, do you think I can take this guy prisoner? If I can take the Mettenheim guy prisoner, I'll actually be in a really, really good position. I'm just going to take all these arrows here, because everyone's just kind of wasting them, and I might as well just take them myself. There we go. Nice and easy, and then we can actually just continue to fire at these fellows. Okay, well, one thing that I do want to do is I do want to charge in. I wonder when I can actually do that. I'm gonna... Whoa, really? More enemies? See, this is what I'm talking about. I think that they magic them up, to be honest. I think they really do magic them up when they are in a bad situation. I think the garrison just goes, hey, you know what? Here's another 200 units or something like that. And that's exactly what they seem to be doing here, because I saw... almost certainly, I think the actual garrison of Ethos had around 75. Maybe I'm not seeing it right, but I think they had around 75. And then you obviously have King Ulric. He had 75, and the Mettenheim people had around 125. So I was thinking to myself, okay, this is going to be pretty simple. We're only going to have to kill 300 troops. I didn't think that was going to be out of the realm of possibility. I thought, hey, you know what? That's going to be not that difficult. But as you can quite clearly tell, it does seem to be a bit of a situation. A bit of a situation. Look at this. We've actually eliminated basically 300 now, and I estimated much less than that. So I guess that's just how it goes. I'm hopeful that, you know what, maybe... Oh no, I think I can actually charge in now. Yeah, I think I can charge in. Okay, I would love to be able to get in there myself, but I'm gonna get killed, aren't I? I'm gonna get killed if I go in here. You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because it's fun. Let's do it. Oh, he died because I crushed through his block. That's hilarious. Okay, there we go. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, this is it. This is absolutely perfect. Oh, I love this. Okay, come on now. Give me more of this. Come on, let's get in there. Let's get stuck in. Wonderful, wonderful overheads. Did you see the speed? The sheer speed of this thing is absolutely crazy. And there we go. Wow, that's it. That was it. Done. That is hilarious. I should have gone in there much, much earlier. Although, to be fair, I think they probably would have swarmed me and I probably would have died. You know, all things considered, that's usually what I tend to do, isn't it? Anyway, we've got one more person down here. Can I bonk him on the head to finish him off? No, I can't. Mercenary sharpshooter, how dare you? How dare you, sir? Oh well, never mind. There we go. We did it. 56 renown. We're actually farming renown right now pretty nicely. Look at this. We get to take him prisoner again. He hates us so much now. Oh, wow. And we actually get this guy as well. He's marshal, so I might as well let him go, I guess. And, oh, the other guy managed to escape, the mercenary company. I'm actually not entirely sure if they're even eligible for, you know, if they're even eligible for capture. Because sometimes some of them aren't. So that might very well be the case. Anyway, let's take a look. Who should get this? Shall I? Okay, you know what I should do? I'm going to defer appointment of a lord, because that's going to give it a garrison, and then I'm going to take it myself. Because Ethos has literally had some of the worst management I've ever seen from vassals in recent memory, and I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, you know what? I'm just going to do it myself. Because it's just no good, you know? It's just no good to see them literally just like, oh yeah, okay, I'm just going to leave this completely alone and not defend it. I mean, I'm pretty sure they did defend it, but it feels like they didn't. Anyway, yeah, there's 71 there. Got some Empire forces in there as well. And yeah, so basically Saliun, I'm going to make myself a marshal. And then we're going to go on the warpath against Saliun itself. This one. This thing right here. This town. Yes. It's called Saliun. Yes, indeed. I thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you next time.